Welcome back to our community. Really excited to be talking with Lisa Troyer about an upcoming Circle of Friends sponsored program called Christmas with Robin Swoboda and the Circle of Friends. And many, many thanks to Pregnancy Choices for underwriting the expense of this so that everybody can just come. Doesn't have to cost a lot. Really, it's $20, and that will cover your fabulous luncheon. And let me just tell you, it's one of those wonderful women's club luncheons. It's going to be awesome. You're saying, oh, do we get the sticky rolls? Oh yeah, you're getting the sticky rolls. So all of that with fabulous music by Lisa and Don. And then, do you know anyone who can be hilarious, poignant, and inspirational all at the same time, Lisa?
Yes, her name is Robin Swoboda.
You're right. She absolutely is. So, yeah, talk about maybe what you're looking forward to with this.
Well, the sticky rolls, sticky buns, of course. But one thing I want to tell the folks that it's like there will be napkins there because then they won't want to have sticky fingers when we put a free This Is Christmas CD in their hands as part of their ticket price.
Oh, my.
So, yeah.
I'm hearing this for the first time. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, hey, we love to share the music. And it's like, I really think that this is a wonderful opportunity for folks to invest and invite in their friends. I mean, that's what Christmas is all about, reaching out to folks in love. And the thing that's so wonderful is that not only do you get to be encouraged by having an incredible lunch experience, listening to Rob and share her heart. I mean, and that'll just be off the charts. I have no doubt about that.
Yep.
But, it's a safe place. Like my pastor Dwight says, it's a safe place to hear a life-changing message. And it's like Christmas, it is a life-changing message. So it's like, I would just really like to encourage the listeners. And I know that there's several. I mean, I could say I know there's one lady, and I know that there is, but I think that she's multiplied across the listening area. Mm-hmm. There's somebody that she knows that she's been wondering, okay, God, I know that you've introduced me to this person for a reason. What's the next step? And I think that quite possibly this event on November 30th could well be a next step in somebody's spiritual journey if you would just step out in faith and invite that friend. Maybe that friend that, would never go to church but loves Christmas. I mean, the one that, walks around with jingle bells on. And
the crazy sweater
lady.
I
mean, the crazy sweater lady. I mean, this is the perfect event for the crazy sweater lady friend of yours that you don't know how to get them engaged in the spiritual side of Christmas.
Oh, you are inviting them to something that's just going to be so much fun. But as Lisa says, you're definitely going to get true Christmas. Robin will be grounded spiritually, biblically. It will be an authentic Christmas message told in the most fun, poignant, and inspirational way, all at the same time, and hilarious. We will laugh, laugh, laugh because it's Robin. I've got to tell you, it's worth the price of admission just to see the Women's Club at this time of year. And I try not to do too much talking. I think the highlight should always be whoever I'm talking to, which in this case it's Lisa Troyer. But let me just interject here. The Massa Women's Club, Five Oaks, is a mansion on historic 4th Street that was kept in the family for so long. And there are photographs of the daughters getting married back when what is the office now used to be the billiard room, and having it all, you will see a photograph of it all decked out. And yes, there's President William McKinley. The wedding was postponed a few hours because they had to wait for the President of the United States to arrive. And that's the prominence of this family in Massillon, Ohio. And it is incredible. Think Downton Abbey. Mm-hmm. And then think of what can happen when all of the businesses and individuals and philanthropic organizations get together and they each take a room and say, we will decorate this room for Christmas. They're probably starting now. Today is November 8th. I'm going to say definitely they have started already. And in fact, yes, I already know some people who said, we're doing the music room. And imagine that. There's a music room. There's a fabulous fireplace. When you first walk in, there's a foyer that is large enough that they hold weddings in it. And there's a fabulous formal dining room right off of that. And beside that, a library. And then another kind of a cool room. And then a music room. And then you go upstairs to a ballroom. And if you've never been in it, you just need to go, because on any day, it's just beautiful. It's a museum with all of the original kinds of furniture and decorations and crown molding, and just, you could not build this house today. It's incredible. But imagine it then completely decked for Christmas, and it is phenomenal. Just to be able to go tour it at Christmas time is worth the price of admission, but we're going to give you a wonderful lunch, and you're going to get Robin, and you're going to get Lisa and Dawn, and you're going to go home with a CD. I mean, oh my goodness.
Well, it sounds like the Northeastern Ohio version of the Biltmore.
Yes. Yes.
And I've not actually been there yet, so I'm just as excited to have that experience as the folks that are going to be buying a ticket to the event.
It's absolutely incredible. Now, you're not supposed to take photos while you're there, because that's the rule. But maybe they would let us take, some close-ups of some things, like Robin talking. But it's just an amazing experience. And you go up the staircase itself. I know you've seen pictures of the Titanic and that incredible grand staircase. Mm-hmm. They've got one of those. Okay. And you go up the grand staircase and you go into some roped off areas that were the bedrooms back in the day. You can peek in there and see. They're all done up exactly as they were back in the day. And then you go in and back into the hallway, and there's a servant's quarters. And it's so cool to peek in there. Every single thing is decorated. The servants' quarters, the bathrooms, the tubs, everything is decorated for Christmas. And it's just really, really something to see. So November 30th, mark this on your calendar, November 30th, and we'll all get started at about 11:30, and then for a reception, and then we'll have lunch at about noon, and Robin will speak, and you guys will sing. We'll all be done right around 2 or 2:30. How does that sound?
Sounds like a perfect way to spend a November afternoon.
I'm telling you, yeah. And we have realized that is a weekday, so either take a long lunch or, ask for the day off. You deserve a vacation, and you deserve this day.
Well, you know what? If my employees came to me and said, Lisa, there's this special event, and I want to invite a friend, and I'd be like, that's great. Go in peace. So if you are an employer and one of your ladies asks for some extra time on November 30th, please, 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 please. That's a gift that you give to them to have the opportunity.
And you just gave me an amazing idea. If you're an employer,
there you go.
What a way to thank the people who make you look good all year long. And you're talking about $20 a head. How about send 5 or 6 of those people who make you look good all year long? And now I know we've got a lot of people saying, this is awesome. How do we get tickets? Okay.
Well,
here's what you do. You go to, you can call the radio station right here is handling all the tickets. So 330-492-9590. That's 330-492-9590. And talk to BJ, or you can order them online, and that's even easier. thelight959.com, and follow all the prompts, and PayPal will take care of you. So what do you think, Lisa? I mean,
I'm excited, and now I'm hungry for these sticky rolls.
I'm telling you, they're just the best. We threw 2 rehearsal dinners at the Women's Club because we had boys. Mm-hmm. So even though my grandmother was married there, my mother was married there, but we threw the rehearsal dinners for the boys there, and they were both the same year. So to have all the same family, of course, coming to both weddings. Mm-hmm. And the first thing they said as they walked in for the second rehearsal dinner was, well, you got those sticky rolls?
Yeah, well.
Yes, let's do this all again. So really looking forward to it. But if you want to know the rest of the menu, I remember that it's their special chicken, and we're going to have a wonderful Women's Club salad. It's got the mandarin oranges in it and all that kind of thing. And we're going with warm apple crisp for dessert, and it's going to be really, really wonderful. The whole thing.
This is getting exceedingly difficult.
I know. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Green beans with hot bacon dressing. I'm telling you. I just ordered the menu, so it's on the top of my mind.
Oh.
All right. Before I let you go, and we do really only have a couple minutes, let's dream. Let's look in the future. These kinds of things are fun, but Circle of Friends ministry, has it meant to you, and how surprised are you to see what God has done and where He's going?
I'm so surprised, because back when He spoke women's ministry to my heart back in 1998, when Jillian was 2 years old, I was like, for real, God? I thought women's ministry was just going to, quiltings and stuff like that. And I never really thought, as a kind of more of a professional woman, that I had a place in women's ministry. And, I was so wrong. But there's so much more work to do. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I believe that God led Dawn Yoder and I to write that book called Real Women Leading with Proverbs 31 Values. It's something that there's so many women that just do not know their place in the body of Christ. And it's like a lot of women's ministry in the church has transitioned so much over the last decade that connecting is more difficult if you are not in a small group. And I really do recommend that you really need to be in a small group or an accountability situation, because you will not grow if you're out on the raft alone. I mean,
where can people get that book, Real Women Leading with Proverbs 31 Values?
On Amazon. Just type in Lisa Troyer or Dawn Yoder, and it'll come up. I mean, we're totally amazed all the time at how disconnected so many women feel. And I just want them to know that, I mean, God has not called you to walk this road alone. And I believe that more than ever, especially after having spent that time with those two ladies, at that conference. They've been best friends for 30 years. I mean, It is possible. I mean, when Christ is at the center, there are amazing relationships that He has already prepared for you to walk into. I'm
really happy you said that, because a lot of women have difficulty in their friendships. Women can be hard on each other, us women.
Yeah, meow mix.
No kidding. And when God's in the center, that makes a whole big difference, doesn't it? We draw closer to Him. That draws us closer to each other. Looking at our time, Lisa Troyer, thank you so much. Let's just say it again, November 30th, Christmas with Robin Swoboda and the Circle of Friends. And this will be at the Maslin Women's Club, 5 Oaks, located on historic 4th Street in Maslin, Ohio. For your $20 ticket, call 330-492-9590 or go to thelight959.com. And you will get Robin. You'll get Christmas music with Lisa and Dawn. You will take home a CD to enjoy or to give as a gift. You will get to see the Maslin Women's Club and enjoy an incredible lunch. They do it right at Christmas time there. So, Lisa, looking forward to it. So excited for this. Thank you so much for your time and everything you do in our community.
Oh, thank you, Susie. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to vote.